this is an important time. And what I want to say is the core values that I described earlier, they come from a man named Dale Meador. Dale is my business coach, and he didn't come up with them. He simply asked me some questions. And he said, Nick, what's important to you? And I said, it ended up becoming these four things. And I've created an award that is for the exemplary leaders or leader who lives out selflessly and shares the Founders Life core values for the betterment of those around them. And I want to bring in two people, Ande Lyons and AJ. How are you?
Great to be here,
Doing
Nick.
well. Thanks for having us, Nick.
You're welcome. I want to congratulate you both for just being who you are and sharing the Founders Life core values. When I thought about this, and we wanted to create an award that is now on a yearly basis that we would give to an individual, in this case two, because I really thought about who of our leaders and the people around Founders Live. Look, you've been around for quite some time. You've been incredibly consistent, and you both just live these values. And I just want to give you the award and say thank you so much. And I want to give you a few minutes and let's go Ande Lyons first, to say a few words and really what does Founders Live mean to you?
Hey, first of all, I am so honored by this award to be sharing it with the extraordinary Jaques, my co-host. It's been a pleasure since the July of 2018 to bring this incredible monthly pitch event to the Boston community, to help 5 featured founders every month up their game, present to our local community, which, as you may or may not know, Boston has a very thriving startup community. And it means the world to us that we have the support of this global platform to add wind, not just to our local founders, but add wind to them globally. And then as a leader, as a co-city leader, connecting with all the Founders Live folks is truly an honor and a privilege through our monthly meetings and enhancing everything that we get to do. So thank you, Nick. And it's so great. I am thrilled.
You're welcome. Thank you. And Boston has always been a city that I'm just like, I point to the example to other city leaders and say, you got to go, watch their events, or, you're so consistent. And so, AJ, tell us a little bit about that and just, your thoughts as well.
Yeah. First of all, definitely want to say thank you, Nick, for the award. I actually thank you to the entire Founders Life community. You guys have been great tuning in to our monthly event, even when COVID started and you probably had kids in the background and you're preparing dinner. You guys still tuned in to support us, and we're extremely grateful. But to answer your question, Nick, what Founders Live means to me, I think it's really personal. That's specifically why Ande and I started the chapter here in Boston, because we believe in the power of community. And we felt that, as entrepreneurs ourselves, that the power of community is extremely, extremely useful. The energy and the inspiration doing this event gives us to just keep on working hard towards our own missions in our own businesses. It's second to none. And again, as founders ourselves, the learning curve that we actually experience doing this event every month, and it's just phenomenal. Listening to the pitches every month, it really sharpens our game every day in our daily operations of our own companies. And that's really the value that the Founders Live community, not only in Boston, has given me, but nationwide and even global. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's a special time, and when I started to think about the short list of individuals that I felt, especially this year, this was a tough year But Boston, you were the first ones to jump into virtual. You were the first one. You basically said, "This ain't gonna stop us. Here we go." And you were leaders to me, and that is so valuable. And so I just thank you so much.
Well, thank you for rising to the occasion, Nick, because I know
You're welcome.
founders everywhere, this has been a really tough time, and we've had to find ways to pivot our business, and we have to stay flexible. The destination doesn't change, but how we get there does. And so we get to witness right here in front of all of us how Nick Hughes has led Founders Live to an even greater presence. And it turns out it is a gift, because as a result, Founders Live will reach more people and enhance more entrepreneurs' lives. It's fabulous.
And thank you. And thank you for also being so transparent. You know, the story you gave earlier, that was my first time hearing it in 2013, how you were pretty much down and out. And I could believe that many entrepreneurs this year, over the past 9 months, 10 months, have been feeling the exact same way. And I feel like that's what this platform provides them, that information, the uplift, lifting that they need every single day to just keep on going. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Well, thank you both. We got to move on, but it's so great, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Oh, so beautiful. So great.
Founders Live is the global venue for modern entrepreneurs, especially during these very challenging times.